Hey there, YouTube Landia. Steve's Hobbies here. Guess what I got? I alluded to it in one of my YouTube shorts, but I got it. This right here is Boston Scally's the Scot. Super awesome. Super excited to get this. Um, and I wanted to test drive it. So I actually had some footage walking around one of the parks in our area. So was really jazzed to see how it fit, how it wore, what it felt like, and with other of the Boston Scally caps. This one right here is it's a warm cap. Like if you look at it right here, let me zoom in. It's it's a soft fabric, but it's warm. It's going to be warm. This is not a hat that you want to wear in the winter or in the summertime. If you're going outside and it's 80, 90 degrees outside, pick a different hat. Um, but in colder weather, this feels great. It was cold this morning. It felt good. It just wraps around the head. Really pleasant experience. This is another good thing about this cap is that I've been holding out, waiting for a hat for kind of like St. Patty's Day. And yes, this is the Scot, not Ireland, but oh well. Um, this will have to do because it's got green in it. But really excited to have this hat. This is when I saw this online, I I was like, this is a must get for myself. It looked like it sold out pretty quick within a week, but super excited to get this one. Let me kind of give a side profile right here, and it's got the same side profile that any scally cap would have. It's it's got just kind of that shorter brim, shorter profile, but it's really warm, hugs the head, and just overall great. I like how it feels. Just it's it's a little thing that's crazy about the hats with uh, Boston Scally, Swisher, um, Peaky hats, all those main brands. Just it's how it makes you feel when you're wearing it. I could wear a baseball hat 365 and be fine. Um, but just something about the Scally cap. My wife would prefer a baseball hat, but I don't care. She doesn't have to wear the hat, right? I mean, I'll get a lot of flack for saying that to her, but it's a nice cap. And in all jest, I mean, she's not that mad when I have the hat. She'll do an eye roll once in a while. She's like, "Well, what about your baseball hat?" Or if I go on a hike like I went on, "Why don't you wear your full rimmed hat?" I was like, "Well, I wanted to try this one out." And this one just felt awesome. Um, I'm gonna show you a little bit of footage here. Again, this is the Scot from Boston Scally. Again, I believe it's sold out now, so you wouldn't be able to find any unless you see some on eBay where they're charging you astronomical prices for quote unquote rarity. Uh, but for this type of hat, irregardless of pattern, this type of hat, if you're looking for a hat that's warm, that's nice, that's a comfortable fit, that doesn't really dig into your head in any way, I highly recommend these hats. Um, this right here, so if I go on the inside right here, it's got this liner, which is great. It's kind of a sweat liner. This is, I want to say it's like a little faux leatherette kind of brim right here. And then this one has the silk screen, so people with um, less hair in their head, like some of the reviewers, like myself, I'm going that route. I got a little thing back here, but it doesn't affect me yet. But the hat just, it feels great. It just feels nice. It's something where on a cold day, I want to grab a hat. I don't want to put a beanie on because at the same time, a beanie kind of constricts and it pops off if it's too tight. This one, it just gives me that warmth. It gives me just, it's kind of hard to say. It's just, it's putting on the warmth without having to put some bulky kind of hat on. Like I said earlier, I do not recommend you wear this hat in the summertime. You will sweat this thing out. It will discolor. It'll look gross quickly. So if there are other scally caps that are more summer oriented or flat caps of those type, I'd recommend you actually go towards those lines of cap for the summertime. Or, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a baseball hat. I've got my Dodgers hat, I got my Mariners hat, because, I mean, Dodgers, Mariners, Dodgers and Mariners. Like, what else is there? Uh, I've got a couple other hats. I got one for SC, one for UW. But I have on frequent rotation my Dodgers hat. Uh, Back-to-back world champions. I kid. Uh, but anyway, hope this was a little informative for you guys. Again, this is the Scot. I keep taking this off, but I just want to make sure this is got a good video right here. But this is the Scot. It's an 8-panel cap. So I was looking on the Boston Scally website, and this pattern isn't unique, but it is in terms of the 8-panel cap. It's kind of a first for them, but they do have this fabric pattern in another hat. I believe it's the Contender, but it's a flat panel cap, so single panel flat panel cap. Looks great, but when I saw this one, I had to snag it off the website. Also because, like, come on. You do the 23andMe spit test. I'm part Scottish Irish. I'm also part Anglo, North European, whatever. But like I said, you've seen some park footage here and there, so I'm hoping that you enjoy what you see. This is the first video where I've got like mic. So I'm trying to make the sound quality a little bit better. It's been kind of echoey with my other videos. With this kind of format, it kind of ricochets with the walls and stuff. So I'm hoping that this video is a little bit better sound quality. With that, again, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. But again, one more time, the Scot. It's a great cap. It's a warm cap. It's an amazing cap. I would highly recommend. Like I said, this one's sold out. So if there's another cap that is of similar pattern that you enjoy, I highly recommend you getting these caps. They're very warm. They're very comfortable. It doesn't dig in anywhere on any part of my head anywhere. So it's a very enjoyable cap to wear. It's more about the comfort. And for me, I'm wearing caps more and more just because, like, my investment back here, I don't need that sunburn as I age later in life. So with that, everyone have a good day. Hope everybody's having fun. As I say in all my videos, go Dodgers, go Mariners. All right, talk to you later. Right, bye.